is proofing design tools to uh, you know improve your design service offerings. So first of all, thank you so much for joining the webinar. We had one webinar just before 12 hours, and we got good response in countries like UK and Singapore, Malaysia, and also from South Africa and India as well. So from now onwards, we are just going to have some quick inputs on the proofing tools, as well as your question and answer at the last. So let me just start with the reason behind this particular webinar. So we OnPrintShop as a team, can always think about our customers' growth. Like on time to time basis, we develop our solution and we keep researching about the printing industry trends. And as you all are aware that we keep getting feedback from your side as well. I can see some my very good friends in the webinars as well. So we already have, let me just get numbers. We have around 68 for now, and I think one or two are still joining. And so let me just start with it. So as I said, we keep talking with our clients. We keep research about the print industry and to get into competition with other printers, as well as to provide you the best service as well. It is not just about business. It is just about as you all are aware that it is the family we are just building up. And so let me just start with why we are just having this webinar. So in our recent interaction with our some of the customers, we realized that print industry is constantly investing in operation efficiency. Like in digital print era, per order quantity is getting reduced, and it has been very important to for you guys to focus more on increase the team productivity, as well as increase the profit scale on small orders. So we have built some very good tools with suggestion from your side, with suggestion from our resellers, with our industry that's research as well. So let me just start with today's three topics which we are just going to discuss. Very first is higher designer services, like how you can offer higher designer services with our platform from your admin panel. And the second one is design proofing tool. That is our add-on module, the tool which we have developed recently. And upload design proofing enhancement. This one is a very old feature, but we think that it is not that much utilized for few of the customers who are not completely aware about this enhancement. Like we time to time upgrade our solution, but our motive is that you use this feature and optimize the your day-to-day operations as well with this kind of feature. So we are just going to discuss that as well in the end. So first of all, it is higher designer. We will start with that case study, like why we develop design proofing tool. We add that higher design services and everything. So in interaction with one of our customer, he said his challenges to manage the communication with end customers, like who were just hiring his design to for their design artwork and everything. So he was facing some challenges, and challenges said by him was something like this, like uh, having the interaction with customer before getting the final approval was a big time challenge for them. And when it's products like brochure, presentation folders, and we can say some of the flyers as well, and so many other products as well. Like right now, printers from US and Canada are also developing those postcard for that real estate agents as well. So that has been real time challenges for them when they have that approval. Like customer need to approve that artwork before it goes for the print production process. And also they were having some they were just dealing with some real critical deadlines as well. Like sometime they receive the orders, and that orders needs to be completed in just 12 hours. They need to deal with the product print production, and before even that they need to deal with the, we can say, this design cycle as well. Like the designer will come and they will just design according to the printer's need, which was said originally by customer. And that has been really we can say some very good time was consuming in that particular stuff. And then after, lots of confusion was also there, like because like customer will set the designs and everything needs to the printer, and printer will pass it to the customer. So customer, the end customer, designer, and again, all the multiple communication was happening between them. So it was not coming up with a very perfect way. And at the same time, customer also gets frustrated for this all these multiple communications, and their experience with the designing team and all. And so that our client just started with that highly expensive, complexity, and all those third-party tool were having the difficulties in them. Like he opted to go for the third-party tool, but he was just creating those unnecessary external communication and all. So he just decided not to go for them, and also at the same time, the designer can only design 3 to 4 design in a day. So that particular thing, productivity was also at cost, and also the production cost was at very risk. Like productivity plus production cost, both of them were at risk. So they asked us to decide the same thing, like design, develop a in-house, we can say, tool, and we developed for them. And as a result, they had this particular stuff, 80% reduction in client call. Like the client calls have been reduced because there were no multiple communication regarding those artwork. Everything was in written with we can say a visual proof as well. So it was very we can say effective, as well as reduction in file preparation time was also reduced by 70%. So designers are clear about what they are just about have to do, and the feedback time from the customers as well was also increased. So it was tremendous changes were there. And now we have introduced the same tool for with improvements. We have introduced for our all the clients as well as an add-on services. So I will just start with higher design services, like how you can design the services from your offer your services to your end clients, and how you can have the same area for the form fields, and we can say the charges as well, or you can receive the charges from your customers as well. So let us start with this option, and we can say offer design services to our clients, then after a hire designer form, and clear communication on design packages as well. So let me just show you this information quickly on our demo site, like how you can have this option, and we can go for the next stage. Let me just open up our demo website. So for example, it is for flyers and brochures, and whenever a customer goes for hire designer option, you can offer those hire designer packages and everything, like how many edits they will have, and how many other options have, like if they want to gold, and then they can have the 4 reviews, and also they can go for premium with unlimited reviews. So you can set up those charges according to their according to the choose of designer packages by your customer. Now let me just go for the proceed to checkout, and I go for the designer stage, and then I will have the final approval over here, like choose the designer edits, define the quantity and everything else, same as the standard process. And here your customer can upload the zip file with all those images, even the PDF with we can say those word file, and they can explain their requirements as well, like this needs to be added, that needs to be added. All the requirements can be done from here. So they just need to complete over here, and just let's say agree with terms of use, save and add to cart. So we can just go for the checkout page, and we can say go for payment methods, order complete. So that's it. This order has been completed, and admin will receive the order. He can talk with the designer about the requirements shared by the customer, and he can process all the stuff from his side. Now let me just go back to presentation, and once the order is goes from the from customer side, it will come to the designer admin side, and he will process all the orders. So now proofing tool take place into actions, like designer will prepare the file and he will send that particular file to customer for artwork approval, and he will have basically design interface for end clients, like similar like Designer Studio. There will be a complete new interface will be there. And same way, when your customers get the file, they can share the feedback, they can share that visual proofing as well. And this process will be continuous until the artwork is getting approved. So to simplify, we have developed this tool, and admin can share all the different options from his side, and same way customer can share the information from his side as well. And all this communication history and revisions will be always maintained from backend, like even your customer can see it and you can see it. And every time you want to go with the next stage, let's say if both the parties perform any actions, approval cycle and email notification, both then will be continued. Like if he is approving or rejecting or sending any feedback, every time email notification would be there and the communication history would be maintained. So let me just share this information on our front end and also the back end as well, like how we can manage this. So first of all, let's say this order has been placed by your customer, so same order will be received by you into order section, and over here the new order has been received, so we can just go for action and modify order. So there is no artwork right now available, so what we can do, we can just modify the design and we can upload the home first page and the second page design for this particular order. So I will just go here and I'll just have the first file just like this, and I will upload the file for my end customers to see it. I can just ask for an approval and I can ask for visual proof as well. So I will just activate it. I'll provide my comment. Let's say please review the file and share your feedback. For the same thing, customer will also get notification via email, and I just need to click on save. So that's easy from admin panel side. And once this particular option has been set with customer, awaiting proof approval status would be automatically changed, and customer can just go for their my account section. From here I'll just go for my account section, and we'll just go for that order section quickly, and I will have that awaiting for artwork approved, that order ID, and I can review my proof by clicking over here. So that is very easy. From my account section and orders, I can review my proof. I just need to click on that particular thing. Also I will get an email at the same time, and once I just get the email, I just need to click on that just link, and I can directly redirect to my this proofing tool. So this is the proofing tool which we have developed. So what I will do, as a customer, I will just review it. Okay, this has been done, this has been done. I'll just go for the second page, and once everything is done, I will just go for my first page again. Let's say I will just put down my options, like okay, so I really didn't like this area, so I will just highlight that area. I really don't like it. This format, please change it. Simple comment from customer with what they actually need to do. Right now, let's say your customer need to send some feedback, they will just email you. Either they will use Paint or another proofing tools to just highlight those areas, and then they will send it to you. And whatever comments placed by your customers, it is here. Now let's say I will just go for the second page at the same time, and I will just review the second page, and I realize like the font size is not up to the mark with what I wanted to have, and I didn't mention it as a customer as a when I was just asking for the feedback, or I was just giving the input from my side. So I can use this all these tools like pencil and circle and pointer. So I will use this circle tool over here and just mention that okay, I really want this font size to be decreased by 1. Please decrease the size by 1 point, we can say. That has been done, and save. We can change the colors of strokes and everything over here, and all the color palette will be displayed. I can print down as a customer. Let's say if I just want to have this particular proof from my side, then I can print this one and I can send to let's say if it is needed, then I will send to concerned person. I can download the same as well. So as a customer, when I'm downloading this proof, I will not have the full resolution file. I will just have the, we can say, JPG for now, and directly, like, need to click over here. JPG will be downloaded in PDF, and it will not have the full resolution file. So I can just review it for JPG and just go for the next stage. Let me just go for continue. And over here I will have step 2. So choose your action. I want to approve with changes, or I just want to reject it for now. So I will just ask printer to make the changes for me and send the new proof from his side. I will just ask him to change accordingly and send me a new proof. So awaiting proof with changes. So I'm just now, as a customer, I will, my artwork and everything is just awaiting from admin side. So same admin will receive from his side. Let me just go refresh this page, and same way new tab will become up over here, like user proof comments. I will click on it and I will see all the changes asked by the customer. So I can see, okay, this is the comment. I really don't like this format, please change it. Okay, I will just forward it to my designer. And another thing, no, there is no other comments over here, and I can just go for the second page again, and I will see the comment over here, like, please decrease size by 1 point. I can see that. Okay, I'll do that. I will talk with my designer for that, and that's it. I can, if I want to print it and send it to my designer, I can quickly share it with him and I can show it to him. Now what he will do, the designer, he will work according to this changes or specific changes only. He will not have any other things to look into it. So he will just modify the design from his side, and I will just upload the new file just like this visual proofing file. So this has been the new file which my designer has shared with me, and I will share it with my end customer. So as soon as it's done, I will ask for proofing. Visual proofing is already there. We can say changes made, and I can just ask the customer to review it again and save. So the same file will be shared to customers again, and this process will be continued until your customer confirm the order. So let me just go for the that proof, that file, that order section again. I will review my proof. I will check all the stuff from here. So okay, so some design changes has been made, but let's say I want to see the previous proof which I said with admin. So I can just click over here, previous proof. I can just check it out, my previous proof. So okay, I have asked at this stage and also this stage as well. Let me just, okay, the back page is there, and this section was also asked for edited. So I can just check now latest proof, has those changes made by the designer and the admin. I can quickly see, yes, it has been made. I can see the back page as well, it has been also made. So what I will do, I will go with continue and approve whatever the designer change has made the change, and that's it. So I will just my proof will be approved directly. You can see that automatically those we can say the order status are being changed. So that particular thing we are just done by us. And now as a customer, I will just go, as an admin, I will just go here and refresh the page. Then I will also see, okay, the proof has been approved, so I can just start with my print production cycles and everything. So all this we can say information were recorded by the system. They can get the email or confirmation as well, and every time I will the order history is always there. So we can see the proof approved and all the changes being made by the customers. I can say proof feedback will be always here. We can check the proof feedback and talk with the customers. Okay, on this date you have asked for these changes and all has been done, and you can check the latest proof as well. So all this history will be maintained. Same way customer can also check the history, and he can also share see the tracks as well. So that has been done. Now we can go ahead for on the next topic, and let me just go for the next topic, that is upload design proofing. So this particular feature is developed earlier, but I found that this should be also shared with you guys. So this is something like whenever your customers are coming to you, they are not uploading a proper file. Proper file means, let's say for example, they have selected the size called for business card, for example, let's say 2 by 3.5, and when they upload the real files, they upload with the different sizes, let's say 4 by 4, 2 by 2, or any other sizes which they have with their portfolio. So they are just uploading that particular size. So how we can just give them an idea, like, okay boss, you have uploaded the size, uploaded the file, but it is with the wrong size. So how can we give? We can give one first option, like we can display the mask image in the size. This is very important when you are offering this kind of round corner business card or something, or we can say the even the door hangers as well. Like door hangers will have some cut marks in them. Also for the brochures, like when those folding options will become over here. So if the customer has not uploaded the proper artwork, then they can change immediately and uploaded the right one. And the next one is just a crop mark in image, like you just want to show them those we can say the safe margin and cut margins only, then you can have that option, and you can have entire stuff for your customers to see them. And the third one is redirection to Designer Studio. We will quickly view that redirection to Designer Studio, and we'll come back. And let me just go for this front store. Let me just open up a standard product which we have set. We can say set that particular thing. I will just go for the we can say proceed to checkout, upload design, and I can just upload my files here, and directly I can just see, like, okay, I just want to upload the file. I can check it out my files and just upload it for ordering. So I selected this size. Let's say if the file is not with the proper size, then a preview will be also displayed first, and as soon as I go for the checkout, the Designer Studio will be open up. So at this point of time, we can, as a customer, I can see, okay, I have uploaded this file, but it should be with this one. So I can just readjust the same like this, and I can also view the back page as well. So back page will be loaded. Okay, so now at this point of time, I realize, okay, my logo is not up to the good level, or let's say my file resolution is not up to a good level. Then what I can do, I can just upload a new image for logo, or also I can change the resolution from my designer tool as well, and I can go for continue. So once the adjustment is done, I can go and continue. And right now you can see the the resolution file is not up to a good level, so it is displaying as low. When I just go for the front store, it is also not a proper file. The resolution is very low for this particular file. So it, designer is giving me an instruction that the resolution file is not up to the level. So I can just change my file and upload a proper file. So this particular cycle, like when you are just making your customer aware, at that point of time, you will reduce a lot of your time, the after order time, to talk with your customer, to edit their file. All these things can be also changed. So you can have that particular option from your side to just make your customers aware about what they are uploading. So let me just go back, and I think that's it from my side. Just before completing the webinar, I would like to give you information about our some of the add-on modules. Same like this, we have also developed some few other as well. Like one of them is photo calendar, direct mail module, that is we can call them ADDM. Then after book module as well, workflow automation, online variable data printing solution. We are just coming up with designer module as well, that designer marketplace or something like that in 6.2. Also we are upgrading that photo book solution as well. Right now we have not upgraded that one, but we are upgrading that photo book solution with HTML5 Designer Studio, and we are coming up with as an add-on module. Like right now, let's say if you want to go with photo book module, then either you need to go with custom SaaS, or with we can say those license modules as well. But from now onwards, we are launching that new file, and you will new module, and you will get it very soon. And after this, we have some third-party integration as well, very quick third-party integration, that is Xero, QuickBooks, Salesforce. Then after hot folder setting through to send your files to your server directly. Then after Zendesk, Zapier, and HP Wallet is also there, so we can have all those third-party integrations as well. And the next is we are coming up for solution version 6.2. That will be March 2018, and approach date is from 14th of March. So we'll start upgrading all this websites of our subscription customers from 14th of March. You will able to see all the features on the website, on our demo website, from 9th of March. And we are going to upload all your solution website from 14th of March, and all the licensed customers can also ask for the solution on upgrades as well. So they will also get that particular according to their AMCNL. So I'll be contacting you guys for that as well. And yep, that's it from my side. Thank you so much for joining. And our, we can say, next webinar will be on mass template personalization, which is on 28th of March. So yep, so we are just opening for that question and answer section. So if you have guys any question or something, then please raise so we can see that we can say go for the next stage. Corey has just asked for the add-on course for that designer proofing tool. So Corey, I will just send you that particular stuff in the very next moments, like after we can say in next 1 hour you will get your get an email in with that particular price, like which we are just going to have for you. When is the release date for 6.2? From 14th of March. You will have we are just keep upgrading our server for server based from server 1, 2, 3 for all the subscription clients. So from 14 to 22nd we are going to done with all the stuff. Yes, everyone, like who has been joined, who has been registered, everyone will get quotation. Faria, and yes, Mark, I can hear you, man. We miss you. I will just call you right after this call. Pricing, I will just get into for solution upgrade. There are no pricing. We are just going to have free for all of our subscription clients, and for license we are just going to have everything according to AMC. And for add-on module, for that we can say visual proofing tool, I will send you an email just after this. Within next 1 hour you will have your email into your email account. Carl, that was for you, man. And we are still working on that. Sorry, I didn't get you, Carl. Can you please repeat your question? It is just one time in cost, and it will be just shared with you very soon. That one is a special price for all you guys. And yep, we are going to have it very soon. No, we are not going to be there at ICSO, man. We're really sorry for that, but we are just planning to be there for the next show. Like generally we just appear on that Graph Expo and printing show, but for next time we are definitely going to be there. That was for you, Carl. And again, Mark, there are no bugs in that. So yep, I think everything is done. And yes, Carl, I will just call you for your queries. And yes, thank you for Feria for that as well. I just read your message now, and I can read the message from my wonderful friend Gustavo as well. Yes, and Neil, I'm not hearing anything from your side, but I miss you, man. Helen, hope you are enjoying the session. Laura, Yusuf, thank you so much for your time. So I'm just consulting, just completing this webinar. If you have any question, then please raise. Yeah, thank you for the message, Neil. Have a great time, man. Thank you so much. I cannot talk with any of you guys, but I will definitely drop in message just after in 1 hour. Thank you so much, guys. Good day ahead, and bye bye for now.